What comes to your mind when you found out that your PE subject this semester is all about Arnis? When I was in junior high, I always watched senior high students when they were doing activities using the Arnis because I was so curious about how they do use it, especially the stances. So when I found out that our second semester was about using their knees, I felt excited because I will finally be able to learn how to use the knees.
What comes to your mind when you found out that your PE subject this semester is all about Arnis? For me, it's more on practicing strategies and techniques which will help me to learn on how I am going to protect myself, especially today.
So I think the biggest thing that came to mind, or what I thought at the time was when our teacher first announced that we were going to our topic, the school year or this semester was going to be about Arnis, and I thought that okay, we're going to. I guess it's nice learning a new discipline. Because I just found out that Arnis was or is Philippine martial art in a way, and I thought it was really cool to learn a new discipline, at school. So that's what I thought at the time. The problem.
What problems do you mostly encounter in your activities or output? The problem I encounter most of the time is that I can do my activity immediately since I have a problem regarding my knee. I can't practice all the time because my knee lock. Additionally, I also have trouble when editing videos because of our slow Wi-Fi connection at home.
What problems do you mostly encounter in your activities or output? For me, sometimes the process can be really difficult. It makes your headache. Or lately, you have been getting tired, so you will be lazy, and you will not do it sometimes. You will think it's just a waste of time and ended up regretting it.
Problems that I encountered throughout this school year was semester. I always misplace my Arnis sticks. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just really forgetful. So I tend to misplace them a lot of times, and I had to buy new ones every time I misplace them. And I think I bought four. I think I bought 4 pairs of Arnis sticks this school year. So I'm really irresponsible. I'm really forgetful. So
As a student, what strategies did you use to execute the skills needed in every activity? I always practice the stanzas in our knees and I record it once I am ready and have memorized all of the stanzas.
As a student, what strategies did you use to execute the skill needed in every activity? For me, as a student, I had to practice the things I was struggling with so that I could not do it well. And I also had to communicate with my group mates.
so the strategies I use to execute this, I just memorized the footage our teacher sent us. I just rewatched it a couple times, replayed it. I've studied, the movements, the stances, the foot stances, the foot works, and like the strikes. I just memorized it, through memory, through just watching it a couple times repeatedly. So, also the stances and all that, and like the hand placements and like the left and right. So that's all I did to execute every single move.
What are the lessons you have learned in my subject that you think you can use in the future? The lesson that I've learned in your subject that I can use in the future is the importance of the arnis in our culture, and that we can incorporate the use of arnis in our daily lives, since we can add or use it as exercise which can benefit our health.
What are the lessons you have learned in my subject that you think you can use in the future? For me, as a student, ARNIS helped me to develop hand-eye coordination, which can result in enhanced athleticism and more efficient performance of daily functions. ARNIS develops quicker reflexes and reaction times, which is important for our self-defense.
The lessons that I've learned in this subject that I think we could use in the future is, this is a way to also defend yourself. But I guess it's not every day that you carry artist sticks with you, as an essential carry. I don't think that's, well, at least in my opinion, you're not going to see me, you won't see me carrying artist sticks around. But what you can do, though, is improvise. So you can just use anything that even looks remotely like a stick, or a stick in general. So, yeah, I think you can really use this as a way to defend yourself. Just, not as effective as when you bring an actual weapon to deal. So, this is a cool little skill to have. A cool skill to have. It's a nice discipline to learn. It's cool to have this in your arsenal. So, yeah. Thank you. It's really been fun. It's been a year.